Testing. Alright, and we're live. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, what's good, everybody? It's your host, Jacory Hamlin, back with Black Sheep Radio Live. I'm not entirely sure how long, but keep it going as long as we can. Just a quick update. The last week's radio show thing is now on YouTube, so if you want to go look it up, just go on YouTube and look up Black Sheep Radio Live, Jack Ride Genesis. It's pretty much there, and this one will be up on YouTube probably before the week's out too, so yeah, a weekly thing, just a little fun thing I'm doing. So I mean, if you're out there listening, then you can also find these on YouTube. Little heads up warning. And as I usually always say, the music in the background you hear right now is just for my own sanity. So this has nothing to do with, so if you look in the description, the music there is like not really like related to this, what I do right now. It's just for my own sanity. Anyway, I just want to sound, better. So yeah, I was editing it. I was like, I don't know what makes it weird, but it feels weird, like just hearing your own like voice. Like it's just, I don't know why. I mean, I saw a video on that. I might have mentioned this like on my radio show beforehand, but for some odd reason, it just feels weird when you hear your own voice, even though you can hear yourself talk like whenever you say something. But I don't know. It's just me. Maybe it's just me. But like when it comes to editing your own footage, just sort of like, oh, you have to. So it's you have to get used to it. So I was stretching. So anyway, hopefully everybody's week and weekend was awesome. Mine was awesome, pretty cool too. Nothing really much happened, just stayed at home and watched some WrestleMania. So if you're a wrestling fan, then probably the next hour or two is going to be pretty much just straight talk about wrestling and whatnot. So I don't know. Another I guess video game update. There is like some rumors that a rumor about a new Batman game called Batman Arkham Insurgent. It's not confirmed. It's more or less just a rumor at this point. But if there's a new Batman game coming out, I'm totally all for it and whatnot. So if there's a new Batman game coming out, I am totally all for it. So it's gonna be fun. This one's not gonna be made by Rocksteady though. So, but it's probably gonna leave off. I think it takes place. I heard takes place 3 years after the original Batman game. I mean, not Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins. Hang on, chair. Okay. And anyway, that's enough about Batman. Well, if I have any more information about that by next week, I will bring it to you guys live here. Anyway, so I guess it's. Let's do WrestleMania stuff. Yeah, WrestleMania was last Sunday. A lot of good moments. One weird one with Bray Wyatt. If you saw the match, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's good. It was really. I don't know. It depends on everybody's opinions. I've seen some people say it was a good WrestleMania. I've seen some people say it was bad, like one of the worst WrestleManias. I don't really know. My personal opinion on it is it was all right, I guess. So I guess we'll break it down match by match. Wait, hang on. Let's get. Wait, hang on. R.A. Dang it. Anyway. Oh yeah, Lost Pause, just I got like notification. Anyway, enough about that stuff. Anyway, let's go on to WrestleMania. So right after, I did not see the pre-show because they usually do like a 2-hour pre-show that usually kicks it off. I didn't see that part. Well, of course I knew they had it. I just didn't really care to watch it personally. I mean, I don't know why. I just didn't really want to watch it. Like this was the 33rd anniversary of WrestleMania, so it was pretty good. They started off with like they do every year with somebody, I forgot who sang it wasn't the national anthem. It was an American song. I forgot. It was America the Beautiful, and it was sung by it was a female, but I forgot like who sang. It was America America the Beautiful. And it was at that moment that I realized, like, oh my gosh, that's the Purge song. That's the song that's in, like, the Purge 3 election year. That's the song that's being sung in the movie. So, like, okay, so yeah, keep America great. Hashtag Purge and Purify, my brothers and sisters of the world. It's only a matter of time before Donald Trump, like, initiates a Purge Act. That's why I'm stocking up on weapons now. I don't know why I said that on the radio. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about Donald Trump and the potential end of the world. Anyway, so yeah, WrestleMania. Before I guess I'll start off with my overall thoughts. Even my overall thoughts of WrestleMania before we go into the detail of match by match, I guess, if I can remember it. It was alright, I guess. I mean, I didn't think nothing really stood out to me except the Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg match. I like that one. That was like quick-paced, action-packed. That's what it should have been right there. It was epic. It was just amazingly awesome. So it's pretty good. So after they do the America the Beautiful, then it comes out with the hosts of WrestleMania, The New Day. Now these guys are like extremely fun and charismatic, and you know these guys are just like WrestleMania picked a good hosts, I guess. I don't know. It feels weird saying hosts plural like ghosts. I don't know. Anyway, so it started out with the New Day coming out with their usual shenanigans, and I gotta say the ramp from like the stage to the ring is like long as heck. I swear. I mean, seriously, how? I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like, it looked like it was like a mile long, especially if you're like running that like John Cena usually does. He usually comes out, does a salute thing, and then he runs the ramp. Are you kidding? I would not be able to do that, though. But anyway, the New Day came out, did their shenanigans thing. I think they were going for like a Final Fantasy type thing. With their costume this year, and it looked pretty good. Final Fantasy was, yeah. Xavier Woods had his hair like, I don't know, man. It was like spike. What was it really spiky or anything? But it like you could easily tell, like, yeah, that takes a lot of hair gel. So it's pretty cool. So they came out, did their shenanigans, and pretty much got everybody like hyped up for the night. Now it would be like one of my biggest dreams ever to like host WrestleMania, like sometime in the future. That would be the, because to me, like it said in the programming or the show, it says, or everybody calls it, the grandest stage of them all. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan. If you're somebody else, then I don't know what your grandest stage is of them all. But for me, like WrestleMania is like the promised land. It would be awesome to host WrestleMania. It would be like a dream come true. But that's pretty much the only real reason. That's the only way I would ever go to a WrestleMania live. Now, I'm not saying it would be bad or anything, because like it's one thing to watch it at home, and it's another to like experience a wrestling event live. I've been to like maybe 3 in my life. So I mean, it's a good experience. I would definitely recommend going. But me personally, I wouldn't. Like, how are you going to recommend something if you've never done it before? I'm just saying, if you want to go. I don't really know. Do what you want. But it's like, just, oops, sorry, that was my flash drive. But yeah, it would be an honor to host WrestleMania one day. That would just be like a dream come true right there. Just gotta, get my name out there first. So yeah, like become like a big Hollywood star, maybe. I don't know. Sorry about that. So anyway, they come out, they do their, shenanigans, the New Day, and then the first match right out the gate is AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Wait, or Shane O'Mac, whatever you want to call him. I don't know how this whole thing got started. Since I have classes on like Tuesday, I don't exactly like watch a lot of wrestling anymore, considering my classes on Tuesday. And by the time I usually get home, wrestling is usually over or whatever and whatnot. But what the heck? But lost. But I don't know. So I need to stop those awkward silences. Just keep talking. Anyway, so I get distracted. I was thinking about something. Like, I have class tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But What was I talking about? Yeah, AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. This all started, I think, because it was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Winner goes to WrestleMania to fight Bray Wyatt for the title. Orton won the match between him and AJ Styles. And then AJ was like all mad and like pissed off, and then he went attack. And then over like the weeks, I barely knew what was going on, but he attacked Shane, and then Shane says now he has an opponent for WrestleMania, and then boom, now we at WrestleMania. And then there was one part of the match where the referee got knocked out. That's another thing I don't really like about wrestling. The referees are like so like they're like glass. One small like hit and they're done for. Now I get it if it was like a big like powerful move like a clothesline or a punch, like a running punch or a running kick or a whatever, but like the referees are like, come on guys, wrestling fans are not that stupid. Anyway, well, I mean some of them aren't, but you know, whatever. I mean, I know it's a play, but come on. And then AJ Styles went outside. Like, I don't really remember what order this happened in. I mean, I remember what matches were lined up, I think. But going into WrestleMania, I had no idea who was fighting or why they were fighting. So, I mean, I saw it. I knew some things, but I didn't know like why everybody else was fighting. Anyway, so they were fighting, and then the referee gets knocked out because AJ Styles kicked him in the Shane had him in the corner. AJ went for a kick. Shane ducked, and he hit the referee. The referee was, knocked out, end quote. Quote, end quote, right there. And then AJ saw the opportunity, went and grabbed a trash can, and then he tried to do the, usual coast-to-coast thing I think Shane is, like, famous for. Of course, when he did it, Shane McMahon got up, hit him with the trash can. That was not the end of the match, though. And then, some more fun stuff happened. And then Shane McMahon goes for the coast to coast. He hits it. And then I forgot what comes after that. And then something else happened. I know I'm not really good at synopsis because I don't really remember it all that well. But then Shane like knocks AJ to the ring, and then he goes for to the top rope and just like I think it's called a moonsault. I think I'm not really familiar with like my wrestling moves either. He goes for that. AJ gets out of the way. He misses. And then he puts him through a table at some point during the match. Long story short, AJ Styles hits the phenomenal forearm off the rope. He hits him 1, 2, 3. Winner of the match, AJ Styles. So I kind of figured it does a lot for AJ if he won this match, I think. But I mean, yeah. So that's one of the things WrestleMania did right. And then after that match, I forget what came next. I think it was either the Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho, or it was the women's Raw women's title fatal 4-way. Yeah, elimination style fatal 4-way. So let's just go with the women's style. I mean, I didn't really pay much attention to this one or anything, but it was Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and Nia Jax, I believe her name is. Of course, she was probably painted as this unbeatable, like, destroyer, pretty much the Brock Lesnar of the women's division, I would guess. Which would be cool if they had, like, Ronda Rousey as, like, join the WWE. She would be, like, the Brock Lesnar of the females division. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, Nia Jax gets eliminated first. It takes, like, all 4 competitors to do that, though. Then, Charlotte and what's her name? Sasha Banks. They fight it out. Sasha Banks gets eliminated, and then Charlotte and then Bayley go at it, and then Bayley comes out on top, getting her WrestleMania moment. So that's a good feeling right there. So she gets her WrestleMania moment, and then that's move on to the next match. It was awesome. Anyway, so a break from the WrestleMania stuff. So, like I said before, this all makes sense in the YouTube version. I'm not sure what song I'm going to have playing next over this little break here. I'm thinking Purple Lamborghini, Rick Ross, and Skrillex. Considering I just said that, that's probably going to be like the song that's playing next. So, even though the song you hear right now is not, this is, I think, Thrift Shop, Macklemore, and Ryan Lewis, I think. So anyway, long story short, in the YouTube version, and it'll probably be Purple Lamborghini, Rick Ross, and Skrillex. But right now it's Macklemore and It's a Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, I believe, if that's still the group that Mac. And I think this is called Thrift Shop. So I don't know, but in the YouTube version, it'll be a purple Lamborghini. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Biggest boss and I've been in Trillis. I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, then go and tell the stars. You wanna know my gang, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, am I crazy? Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer crop, came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, don't be begging for your life, cause that's a lost cause. High stakes, body armor, suicide, boy. It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here. Capital murder, capital letters. Yeah, she catching my vibe, but she can't fathom my cheddar. Need a couple gang members for these new endeavors. From this point on, anything we do together. Body on the corner, million in the trunk. 7 figures I spend that every other month. Killers on the corner, talents in the clip. Build a palace out in Paris just to fill with say my name and I'm coming with the gun squad. Everybody running, homie, there's only one gun. Cocaine, right from Robbie, I'm in the fast lane. Every day was life and death, that's when the cash came. Count money, drug residue, even blood on it. He had it driving till I put my cuz on it. Kicking in the door, boy, the Suicide Squad. Needle in my arm, so I'm do or die for it. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
Okay, we're back. So yeah, that's the last song that just played. Just reminds me of a thing I did in IEA where we made a parody of that song. It was for I forgot what it was for, but I remember it. Like, yeah, we made a parody of that song back at my old school. Like, classic. Hang on. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to turn it. I was like, wondering, like, is next song gonna play? What's up? Anyway, so WrestleMania, back to the fun stuff, I suppose. WrestleMania. I don't know. Vince McMahon. They made a lot of money off of this one. Seriously, I wonder how much money WrestleMania actually brings in. Like, because you get the pay-per-view buys, you got the WWE Network, $9.99 if you haven't bought it yet. But, you know, whatever. To each his own. I mean, I was saying, like, $9.99, it beats, like, the pay-per-view scores, which is, like, excuse me, $60-something. So, you know, I'm just saying, and you also get, like, every single pay-per-view, the ones that happen throughout the year. Like, I think next one is Payback, and then And then you know, old school WrestleManias from like the very first one all the way up to current. So yeah, you know, just saying, $9.99. It's a good deal. If you haven't got it, I suggest go get it. Hashtag not sponsored by WWE. We're not sponsored by anybody here at Black Sheep Radio Live. We're just doing this for fun. So if I give a shout out to anybody out there, it's for fun. No, not sponsored. So, you know. Anyway, back to the WrestleMania fun stuff. Well, let's take a quick break from WrestleMania. Actually, you know, forget it. Let's just go back to WrestleMania stuff. The next match that I saw in my memory of order, if I'm doing this correctly, was Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho, you know, the Y2J originator. That's where I stole the whole Y2J thing from. So, I mean, you get it from somewhere. So, if you like go on my Twitter or my YouTube channel and you see Y2J anything, that's where it's from. So, you know, Y2J, that's where I got that from. Anyway, so this was pretty much over. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens were supposed to be, quote, best friends, end quote. And then, I mean, like I said before, he helped Owens like retain the title like almost at every pay-per-view until Fastlane came around, and then like I guess Kevin Owens got tired of people saying like, oh, the only reason he won that title or still retained his title is because of Jericho's help or anything. Like, he can't do a single thing without Jericho's help or anything like that. That right there, I guess, yeah, that got on his nerve and it was time to let him go. So at Fastlane, it was Owens versus Goldberg. I didn't really see the match. I heard about it though. And then like they were like in the ring, and I guess Kevin was running from Bill Goldberg the entirety of the match, I think. I mean, like I said before, I didn't see it. I'm just remembering from what I saw after. I didn't see it right there, but I saw it like at somewhere in time. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Little fun fact, actually, right now I'm actually wearing somewhat dress clothes. I don't know why, but I feel like Hitman, Agent 47. I have like a collar, and I'm wearing gloves, and I have like chains and a red tie. It just feels weird in here. I note to yourself, I'm not like, dress clothes are not my thing. I don't like them. That's why I don't really wear dress clothes to weddings. I just don't dress clothes to me don't fit. But it is what it is. I got the Bounce TV community calendar thing tonight. That's why I'm dressed up, and I have to wear dress, you know, wear dress clothes or whatever to, look right and everything and all that other fun stuff. It's like, whatever. It's the laws of the land. Can't do anything about them. Anyway, so back to the Kevin Owens thing. Jericho came out at Fastlane. Owens got distracted. Bill Goldberg hit like his finishing maneuvers on him. 1, 2, 3, the title, and that's how Brock Lesnar and Goldberg came into like fruition. If I can even say that word right. Long story short, they feuded, and then at WrestleMania was a big payoff. And then the next night after Fastlane, Owens came out and said he'll fight Jericho, but he has to put his United States title on the line. So that's what he did, and at WrestleMania they fought. I don't really exactly remember what happened. All I know is Kevin Owens is the current and new United States champion. So that's good. That's good. He'll work his way back up to the Universal title eventually. I'm not sure when though, but we'll figure that out for a while. Anyway, at WrestleMania, what else happened at WrestleMania besides the big return? I mean, I don't really remember anything else that happened. No, I'm kidding. I'm lying. I don't remember what happened next. Is the problem. I don't know. So, I don't really remember what happened next after that point. So it's kind of a blur to me. So, let me see something real quick. Oh, I do got a Bounce TV community calendar. Okay, I'm about to say like. Hang on, let me just click on it real quick. Anyway, we'll take a quick break from the WrestleMania stuff for a minute. Let me just go over my script for my Bounce TV community calendar thing. So, I mean, I guess I could consider this my Bounce TV community calendar thing too, because I got it right here in front of me. So anyway, looking for something fun to do this weekend? Hi, I'm Ja'Cory Hamlin with your Bounce TV community calendar. To get the weekend off to a great start, we have the Wesley Chapel Boat Show on Friday, April 22nd. The boat show starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. Visitors can browse a large selection. A large selection of new and probably old boats. I'm not entirely sure, but I assume it's mainly new boats and maybe customizable boats, and find out stuff where you can fix your boat up real new. I'm just saying, I'm not really speaking for the anyway, whatever. I can't really say that. So it's, like I said before, the Wesley Chapel Boat Show on April 22nd. The boat show starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. Visitors can browse a large selection of new boats and sit in on a class at Captain Joe's Fishing School, where they will receive hands-on learning from the experts. So prices for this event start at $3. Children 12 and under are allowed in. Free parking is also free, so that's always good. Free parking, isn't that right? Why can everything in life be free? That's not the way the world works. Why couldn't something like could our currency be like something we can easily find outside, like an acorn or something? I imagine an episode of Teen Titans Go where the currency was paid in bees. Yeah, it was. Teen Titans Go did not go over well with the original fans. Let's see, a large selection of boat shows, Captain Joe. Yeah, parking is also free. For more information on this event, go to the Wesley Chapel Boat Show. WesleyChapelBoatShow.com. The Earth Day Festival on Saturday, April 22nd starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, also at Macedonian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. Macedonian, Massacosin, I don't know. Lake Nature Park in Clearwater, where we can learn how we can make things better as a community while enjoying live music, workshops, presentations, food, and vendors. The price for this event is $3. For more information, I don't know why I said it like that. For more information, I don't know. Visit CentralEarthDay.com. The Sweetwater Sundays Market on Saturday, April 23rd at 11 in the morning offers a variety of things. Visitors can shop for organic fruits, vegetables, coffee, eggs, and live. Wait a minute. Organic coffee. Sorry about that. Visitors can shop for organic fruits, vegetables, handmade products, organic coffee, eggs, and live music. For more information on this event, go to sweetwaterorganic.org. Well, that concludes this edition of the Bounce TV community calendar on, Black Sheep Radio Live. I don't know why I did that. I should have said that last week with my presentation of Periscope. Hashtag not sponsored. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, just having too much fun with this. But that concludes the Bounce TV community calendar, or at least my rendition of it anyway. I'm not sure when the TV live action version will be up, but I'm sure it'll be up in like a couple weeks, and I will probably link that on my channel, my YouTube channel, so you can go there and whatnot. I'll probably put it on my Facebook, I guess. I mean, not my Facebook, my Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. At least not yet, until I absolutely need to get it. So yeah, that's pretty much the Sweetwater Farmers Market, the Earth Day Festival, and the Wesley Chapel Boat Show all coming up on the weekend of the 21st through 23rd. So if you're looking for some fun things to do around those times, if you're in the boats, if you want how you can save the earth, or if you want to just go to a good old-fashioned farmers market, then you got some events right there lined up for you. So hopefully, if you do go to these events, tell them I sent you, Jacory Hamlin, aka Jack Ride Genesis, your boy. I don't know. I was listening to some radio guys like during the weekend. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to have fun with this. I was always thinking like, come on, bro, let's get excited, let's get into it. So if you go to these events, I can't promise you anything, but tell them you heard it here first from HCC Ybor City campus. Unless you're a regular and you go there all the time, then I don't know. But if you're first time going, tell them that Hawk Radio sent you. Jacory, Hawk Radio / Black Sheep Radio Live. Tell them Jacory Hamlin sent you. You won't get anything for it, but it'll be more bragging rights for me, I guess. I don't know. You'll be doing me a favor. I don't know. I'm just having fun with this. Back to the WrestleMania stuff. Wait, let me check the time real quick. I mean, this one. Okay. Dang, really? That was fast. It's like I usually have to take my breaks. Usually, I said I would take a break around this time. So when we come back from our next break, we will be. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, okay, so it does make sense to do it here. So I just want to make sure. So that's pretty much what the second portion of this radio show was all about. The Bounce TV community calendar. So if you're interested in any of those events that I just named, remember the what was it? The crap, I forgot. The Wesley Chapel Boat Show, the Sweetwater Farmers Market, and Twist of Hate. Don't worry, we'll get to the Hardy Boys in a second. The Sweetwater Farmers Market, the Wesley Chapel Boat Show, and the Earth Day Festival. Just check out those .coms, and I'll probably mention it more later. So in a few minutes, we're probably gonna take our next break. Even though it seems like I just took a break like a few minutes ago, but time flies, bro. Don't worry, this will all make sense. I'm actually tempted to just, I'll keep talking till like 4:32 or something, just as a safety precaution. But so we won't get into any WrestleMania discussions as today. Will be cut short in a second, so we'll just wait a few minutes and talk about the Bounce TV community calendar. If you don't know what the Bounce TV community calendar is, you can actually see it on live TV, well, not like an actual TV. I don't know what channels though. I've mentioned them before, but I know I don't think you can get it on like I don't think you can get it on certain cable providers. I know Verizon has it. I'm not sure if DirecTV is what I have. I'm not sure if they have it either. So I mean, I don't really know for sure, but Lord, sorry. No, it feels like the current WWE superstar Paige, if she's even a former, like if she's even still with WWE, I'm not entirely sure. But it seems like one of Paige's theme song would actually be like a Lord song, like Glory and Gore, or I don't know, something. I don't know. She seems like she'd be like that. I don't know, but I guess we could talk about Raw. I didn't really see Raw last night, but I know there are a couple things. The Hardys made their Raw return in like I'm not sure how many years, and Kurt Angle is the new general manager of Raw. So I don't know. Let's see what Raw can do. As for me, I am always on Team SmackDown through thick and thin. So that's just for me. I'll probably take a quick break in a few seconds. So that's about TV. I'll probably read that again one more time before I'm out of here, and then so yeah, that's pretty much. We'll take a quick break and then we'll be back. I'm not sure what song I'm gonna play here, so I mean future me will automatically already know, so I'll just let future me take it away, and then we'll be right back with Black Sheep.
Beneath the stars, face to face, I told you I love you, won't let your heart break. I'll run to the moon and walk on the sea. I'll start a new world for you and me, and I'll save you when the sky falls. Can you hear the siren call? So together we can break down the walls. Can you hear the siren call? Now I'm everywhere, you know that I'll never let you go. 'Cause I'll save you when the sky falls. Oh, can you hear the siren call? Can you hear the siren call? Oh, now watch me find 1,000 ways to tell you I love you and we'll be okay. I'll run to the moon and walk on the sea. I'll start a new world for you and me, and I'll save you when the sky so strong, now we fight as one. Forever together, a new day, and we'll stay like a rising sun. Forever together, hold on, we're so strong, now we fight as one. Forever together, I'm a savior when the sky falls. Can you hear the siren call? Can you hear the siren call? Oh, I'm a savior when the sky falls. Can you hear the siren call? I'm a savior when the sky falls. Can you hear the siren call?
So I'm not sure what song I am going to put over like that little break right there, but whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be fine. I always credit the artists in like the description of the description of the YouTube video. So the last two songs I used last time were Sucker for Pain, Suicide Squad album. From the Suicide Squad album, there's like a whole 50 people in that one song, like 4 or 5 people in that one song. Like one was like Imagine Dragons, X Ambassadors, Lil Wayne, Ty Dolla $ign, just some other guy I forgot, but it's something related to the album. And then the next song I actually used, it was a Black Veil Bride song. I know. I don't really seem like I would be like the type of person to listen to that kind of music, but I usually do. But it's a good song if you listen. They're a good band if you're into something new and you're a fan of rock and roll. It may not have to be your like lifestyle type of music, but these guys are. I think they're pretty cool, especially with their. I think they're like Kiss inspired or something. I don't know. I don't really look that much. I'm more of a Hollywood Undead kind of guy, which I will be. I might play a song of Hollywood Undead. I'm not sure which one it'll be, but most likely the song that I played last break. The last break that I took will probably be a Hollywood Undead song. So future me, don't forget that. So yeah, shouts out. Note to self, Hollywood Undead song. I don't know which one it'll be. It'll probably either be Dead Bite or We Are. So anyway, back to the WrestleMania stuff. Some other stuff happened, and then we got. Oh no, they did the Hall of Fame ceremony. That's right, that's what they did, and live performances too as well. This year's WrestleMania was long as heck. It didn't go off until midnight. Now either I got it at a late start, which would be impossible because it just either I like started watching it at a late start, or this ran from 7 in the evening all the way till midnight. I'm like, are you serious with this? Either I'm wrong, I had it like at the wrong time, or WrestleMania was like long as heck. It was like 5 hours. Are you kidding? I mean, come on. This got to be the longest WrestleMania ever. I was like, come on, bro. Like, if I was I am not going to work or school tomorrow. I mean, if I was there live, I'm like, nope, everybody's staying home. I mean, that's what I would have did, but whatever. That's just me. But anyway, so they had the Hall of Fame ceremony. I don't really know who was in the Hall of Fame other than Kurt Angle. But, great. Oh, DDP. Yeah, that dude. Diamond Dallas Page, Kurt Angle, Beth Phoenix, and a few other guys and families that I didn't really recognize. But the WWE did, so there's that. So, yeah, there's that little fun stuff. So that was that fun stuff. It was awesome. I've always wondered, like, the first person to get inducted into the Hall of Fame is for like the main, like, because they usually go from like left to right and then they come back to the center where like the main entrance is for like the main person of like the Hall of Fame. So, and this year's was Kurt Angle. Who's going to be next year? The Undertaker. We'll get to that in a second. But anyway, after that, they did the Hall of Fame thing. I'm not sure if they did it before this match or after. I don't really know. This is out of order extremely. So the next match that they did, what was one that was in that room that's next to Eric's office? I think it's storage or something. Anyway, the next match that they had there was the ladder match. It was for the Raw Tag Team titles. I don't know what they had. I think they did. I'm pretty sure they defended the SmackDown Tag titles on the pre-show. Wow, there's another door that leads. Like, what does that lead to? It's probably like a storage or something. So then, anyway, so they do their thing. All the teams that are participating, there's Enzo and Cass. I like their entrance. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a bona fide thug and a certified G, and you can't teach that. And I just thought that was funny. So yeah, there's that. Enzo and Cass make the WrestleMania entrance. And then, yeah, with the length of the ramp, are they gonna talk all the way there? Nah. So it's Enzo and Cass. Then there's Enzo and Cass. There was another the club. I forgot. Anderson and Luke. Anderson and Gallows. That's 2 right there. And there was like one more other team. Oh yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro. And I think there might have been a 4th team added. And then as they're about to start the bell, everyone thinks like, okay, they're gonna start the match. The New Day comes in and they come out there and start talking about a 4th team. I personally did not know that the Hardys were going to be coming back this WrestleMania. I mean, I knew ahead of time, but I didn't know ahead of time. Usually I know these things. But when I first the New Day's about to, abuse their power and put themselves in this match. Because they were sort of like dressed as if they were about to go, but then the Hardys music hit and they're like, the Hardys are back in action. So hopefully Matt Hardy will be sticking with his, delete thing, his broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero type thing. And hopefully we get more, final deletions and everything. Because WWE is bigger than TNA, so that means they probably have more of a budget in this case. So let's see if they do even more final deletion. Matt Hardy he should go to like the creative team or Vince McMahon or whatever and just come up with like a concept of it's gonna be called like final deletion. They should have that instead of Roadblock, final deletion. Or have that in like final. I don't know, but hopefully Matt Hardy still gets to use his delete thing he had in TNA. So they come back. The Hardys do amazing things. The brothers, the Team Extreme, come back, do their thing with the ladders, jumping off of stuff and just doing the things the Hardys do. Of course, they win the match and are the current Raw Tag Team Titles champions, as far as I know. Anderson and Gallows did have a rematch on Monday Night Raw, but I'm not sure if they won. All I did was see it. I didn't see who won, but chances are the Hardys won. And there's also a draft coming up, so I hope the Hardys get drafted to SmackDown because I personally SmackDown is for me the number 1 show. I've never really liked Raw, but whatever. So yeah, I just remembered another match. So the next match, this is out of order extremely. Next we have Seth Rollins versus Triple H, Master versus Apprentice. This is if Darth Vader went against the Emperor, and if Anakin Skywalker decided to become a good guy again in his Darth Vader form and will go against the Emperor, he's probably going to lose. I'm pretty sure everybody thought oh, Triple H is gonna bury Seth Rollins, even though that's not what happened. Even though Triple H sort of has a history of doing that. I don't know. So yeah, this is all started back after Seth Rollins injured himself and then came back, and then it was, I think it was a fatal 4-way. It was Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, I think somebody else, and Seth Rollins for the Raw Universal Championship. I think this is the first ever one. I think that was something, I don't know. And then Triple H comes into play, and everyone thinks he's gonna help Seth Rollins win the title. He's the chosen one, handpicked by Triple H and everything. So and then he gives a pedigree to Seth Rollins, and then that starts this entire feud. And then it's just like a fight. And then a lot of other stuff happened where he went to NXT Takeover and he, as the title says, took it over. And then something happened with his leg or something. I don't know. Anyway, to the match itself. Yeah, Triple H's entrance was it was weird. He came out there, Triple H has always been known, WrestleMania has always been known to have extremely weird entrances and whatnot. So then Triple H comes out on just like really cool motorcycle. It was pretty cool. It was like, yeah, that looks like some like that looks like a pretty cool like that's a motorcycle only like white people can drive or something like that. I don't know. It looked cool. Like if I was into motorcycles, I would definitely buy that. Not to be racist or anything. It just looked cool. This seems like something like a biker guy or whatever would own. Stephanie was riding on the back, and it had like a police escort to the ring. It was really weird. It was like, wow, that's toned down considering it's Triple H. That's pretty toned down. I mean, the bike looked baller. It was awesome. So it looked really cool. It was awesome. And then, Vroom came out of the ring, revved the engines, got in the ring, and then Seth Rollins came out. His entrance was practically normal, and then he came out with like a torch. I thought, like, what the heck is this guy about to do? He came out with like a torch. I was like, oh, okay, that's symbolism. So he's like Triple H is passing the torch to him and everything, and all that, fun stuff. So it was really weird. So then he puts the ladder on the ground, and then he was either like Seth Rollins like a symbolism of the torch that Triple H passed to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins was taking the torch. He was gonna burn down the King of Kings kingdom and everything. So he does that, and then the ramp is like a screen too. And so it started at the stage and it went all the way down to the ring, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So then he walks down the ring. They have their fight. It's a no holds barred, so anything goes at this point. Stephanie gets involved like a couple times, and Triple H almost is like, just almost like. Long story short, pedigree after pedigree, and then there was a table set. Like usually there's a rule in wrestling, like that's or something that I've noticed. Like whoever sets up the table is usually the one who goes through that like particular table. Ironically, I just think that's pretty cool and ironic and funny. Wow, my time here is getting late. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing for a third song. So it ends with like Stephanie was like, I don't know how it went down because I can't really remember. I'm not really good with detail. Long story short, like Stephanie was holding like Seth Rollins in the ropes, and then something happened. Anyway, it ends with Stephanie going through a table. That's all. That's what I can pretty much tell you easily. Stephanie gets put through a table. Triple H is shocked. Seth Rollins seizes the opportunity. I think he hits him with a sledgehammer in the stomach or something. I don't know. He does something, hits the pedigree on Triple H, gets the 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins. So it does good things for Seth Rollins' career for him to actually win this one. So I thought it was pretty good. Then like I said before, these matches are extremely out of order. So I don't know if this came like before this match probably or after. I don't really remember. Then you had the John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. Those guys, like, I don't know what the build up to it was extremely funny though. I liked it. Where Miz and Maurice were impersonating Nikki and John, or every time Nikki wanted John to propose to her, and then every time John Cena would be on camera, he would be like, "You're breaking rule number 40793." Okay, like what? Like I don't know. I guess John Cena has all these house rules. I guess I don't know. I think that's how he is in real life. I mean, I've seen Total Divas before it was Total Bellas, and I do remember John Cena being like, different, like when he's on TV than when he's off TV. And he's still on TV because there's a camera in his house. Little fun fact, John Cena's home is actually right here in Tampa, Florida. Where that is, I do not know, but if I did know, I probably would not give it out here, give it out on the radio station, because that would just be weird. Oh, I'm pretty sure there are some of those few fans who know exactly where the house is. But I don't. All I know is it's somewhere here in Tampa. So, I mean, if you see a house that's like pretty guarded and looking awesome, and John Cena's there, so that's John Cena's house. So it's apparently somewhere here in like Tampa. I don't know where exactly, but even if I did, like I said before, I probably would not give out that kind of information. But I'm pretty sure you can find it online. Like, where is John Cena's house located? Tampa. It'll probably give you the street address and everything. It'd be really weird. I don't know, but that's just me. It'll be interesting to see. Anyway, John Cena and Nikki Bella, of course, beat The Miz and Maurice. And then after the match, John Cena goes into the story about how he Anyway, it's pretty much John Cena proposes to Nikki Bella, and then those two are now set to get married. Whether it's real or just for TV, I have no idea. It's not my right to say, but you know, congratulations to them if they're really getting married. I don't really know. I personally don't really, you know, sort of care, but congratulations to them if they're really getting married and it's not just a ploy. So, I mean, whatever the case. So, anyway, so there's that fun stuff. Next, there, I forgot what then the Divas, like I said before, these are exactly, I'm just going by what I remember. So it did not come in this direct order, but it's just the way I remember it. And I know I'm supposed to be taking a break, but I totally forgot. Oh, I'm off by 1 minute. So before we continue, we'll take a quick break. By quick break, I mean like real quick, like 10 seconds. And then Future Me will put a random song here. I don't know what song it is, but I'm sure Future Me will think of something, and then we'll be right back.
So don't let me down, don't let me down, no. Don't let me down.
Be a big girl, I make you fly high, never let you down.
Crashing, hit a wall. Right now, I need a miracle. Hurry up now, I need a miracle.
Big girl, tell me that she need a miracle.
Stranded, reaching out. I call your name, but you're not around. I say your name, but you're not around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Make you fly high when you feel that touch there. Open up your heart to receive my love, yeah. Champion love, I never let you down. Thing turn up when me come around. Girl, you feel a smile, never make you frown. You are my baby girl.
Running out of time. I really thought you were on my side, but now there's nobody by my side.
Nobody.
I need you right now. I need you right now.
Yeah.
Don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down.
Yeah.
Don't let me down.
Just give me your body, my girl, and I promise that I will cure it. Road boy loving and know something for play with. Treat you like a queen and a princess, the heiress. Anything you need, name it, hear it. Champion never let you down. Thing turn up when we come around. Girl, you feel a smile, never make you frown. You are my baby girl. Champion never let you down. Thing turn up when we come around. Girl, you feel a smile, never make you frown. You are my baby girl.
I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now.
Need
So
ya.
don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head,
Yeah.
darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Konshens,
Yeah, don't let me down.
Chainsmokers, Dum the bomb,
Yeah, don't let me
electric
down.
bodega.
Don't let me down. So don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Champion love, I never let you down.
Don't let me down.
No, I won't.
We're back with Black Sheep Radio Live. I'm not sure what song I'm going to put there, but I will put a song there. So, like I said before, if this is not making any sense, go to the YouTube version. It will probably be out by Friday, if not tomorrow. I don't know. Whenever I get time to edit this. But, you know, I will be there, and it will make sense. Now, I didn't do a third song break last weekend. I mean, not last weekend, last week, because one, I forgot. And by the time I remembered, it was too late. So, you know, third song break installed there. I don't know, we'll see. So then, anyway, Next match we have is the SmackDown Women's Championship. It was like a 6-pack challenge or something, with the current title holder being Alexa Bliss, I believe. You know, the Harley Quinn look-alike. Well, when she first came out, she had the Harley Quinn Suicide Squad look. So I'm not sure if she put in the character or I don't really know. It looked fine to me. So all eyes on us. Who wrote this song? Anyway. So then they came, and then the next, so they fight, and then Naomi wins back her title that she had to vacate because she was injured or something. I think it was said that she wasn't going to be able to make WrestleMania, but she came back and won her title back. So congratulations to Naomi. So, you know, good job if she's hearing this. So congratulations. Probably just told her on her Twitter, I guess. But, you know, so I mean, when it first happened, I didn't really. It was like, congrats, so whatever. Then came the Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton match. Now, the feud behind this one, it was really cool. I mean, this is pretty cool. Two crazy people, like, fighting each other. It's pretty cool. I like it when that happens. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. It was a play of, so pretty much Bray targeted Randy Orton, and they played this game of cat and mouse all over for weeks. And then Randy Orton joined Bray Wyatt's side, and then he won the Royal Rumble, and then Bray Wyatt won the Elimination Chamber. And then I think a week later, he said that Randy Orton was not. He said he was not going to fight Bray. It was weird. So then, long story short, he betrayed him, I guess, and then he burnt down like the Sister Abigail, like the White House that you would normally see Bray in with the rocking chair in some of his promos or hype videos or whatever. Yeah, he burnt that down apparently because Sister Abigail's ashes were like underneath the floorboards. Like, yep, that's what Bray Wyatt would do. That's some Silent Hill stuff right there. Burying somebody you care about, like beneath, like in your very own house, or if not backyard. I mean, this is weird. So anyway, he burns the house down. I think in real life he almost got like in trouble for that. I mean, are you kidding me? That's like in like near a forest. I'm sure there were like firemen like off scene, like off the camera scene with the fire, putting the fire out and whatever. But he burnt the house down, like struck his, you know, signature Randy Orton pose, and it was on from there. And then the two of them fight it out at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt had some really weird mind games going on. Like during the match, the camera would pan up to like the ceiling, showing the entire ring. It would like change from like, I think the first one was like maggots. It was like really weird. I didn't know what the heck to make of it. It was really weird. It was like, that is not normal. And then they did it again when every time he went for like was in the corner and Orton was on the ring mat like struggling to get up. Bray did like some kind of weird voodoo teleprompter thing. First one was like maggots, the other one was like worms or something, or centipedes or something, and then the third one was like cockroaches. Like if you have bug phobia, or if you're afraid of insects or worms or creepy crawlies, and I gotta get under your skin. It sort of did me, but I mean, personally, I think Bray Wyatt should have won. Him losing at WrestleMania over only having the title for a month sort of hurts his credibility, even though his character is sort of already like sort of hurt and damaged. His WWE won't get behind him. I mean, Bray Wyatt talks a big game, but he can never really back it up, and that's not his fault. That's probably management or booking. Like Bray Wyatt should win the title back at Payback. Just saying, because hopefully that's what they're setting up for. But you know, Orton should not have won this title at WrestleMania at all. I mean, I like Randy Orton, he's cool, but we've already sort of seen that. I mean, we have not seen a Bray Wyatt title run. We've already seen an Orton title run like multiple times. So yeah, there's that. And then the next match after that, like I said before, I know that this is just one more I'm remembering. So next we have the Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match. Now this match was like, I got a few minutes left. This match was like extremely like out the gate, like shotgun out of like a gun, like a bullet out of a gun. Pow, right there, spears, and it suplexes all over the place. I remember one time Brock Lesnar gave Bill Goldberg a suplex, and then Brock Lesnar like showing off to the crowd, showing how tough he is, and then out of nowhere he turns his attention back to like Goldberg, and Goldberg spears. I mean, it's like what? Suplexes and spears were what this match was pretty much defined in words. Just suplexes and freaking spears, and it was like boom boom. He even speared him. Goldberg even speared Lesnar through like the barricade where the announcers where like the ring bell and whatnot is. He speared him through there, so throws him back in the ring. F5 jackknife. What was it? that one finishing move he does that's not the spear. Jackhammer, I believe is what it's called. He hits it. Brock kicks out. F5. It's over. So that match was like, yeah, that was quick. That was like right out the gate. Shotgun shells were ready to fire. That was, and like I said, the way Paul Heyman like introduces Brock Lesnar, only he can do that. Only Paul Heyman can introduce Brock Lesnar the way he introduces Brock Lesnar. Nobody else in the company or in this world can do that ever. Paul Heyman's the only one who could do that, and it's amazing. It's like, cause he gets like the crowd hyped, like Brock Lesnar. I can do it because it hurts my voice. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll probably edit that out if I can. I don't know, probably not. But yeah, that's to me that was the best night of the match of the night. Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. It was quick. It was fast. It was furious. It was to the point. No messing around. Finish was right out the gate, and then boom, it's done. So that was pretty good. And then the final match of the night. I'm sorry if I missed any matches at all. My apologies. Like, I'm just going off by what I remember. But we will. I know. Sorry, I apologize. It's not very professional, but I think I did a good job covering it. I got a majority of the matches, so if I leave one out, my apologies. I'm just going by what I remember. So anyway, then the next match we got, the final match of the night. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. We have like 5 minutes left, so I'll wrap this one up quick. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. This is pretty much passing the torch. Roman Reigns declaring this his yard. Undertaker comes back saying, no, it's still my yard. You won it. You go through me. Long story short, they fight. I'm not sure if he pulled any mind games. Of course, right out the gate, the crowd is hostile towards Roman. Seriously, the WWE fans do not like Roman Reigns. I mean, I think he's an alright guy. He comes in, he does the work. Seriously, they need to turn him like heel like immediately. This heat is like, they should have did it like last night on Raw, or have him cheat in the match to beat Undertaker. Long story short, I think he speared him through a table. The Undertaker gave Roman Reigns the pile driver, and then still kicked out. Roman Reigns ended it with a spear off the ropes because he kept running to get more momentum. He turned around and boom, speared him like right there and everything. So it was pretty much practically done with that. So that's pretty much it from WrestleMania standpoint. It's pretty much over and done with. So I don't forget my flash drive because it's almost time for me to go. So then anyway, so Roman Reigns speared Undertaker, and then the match was over. The crowd was just booing. Roman leaves the not arena, but the area, the ringside area, and then walks back to like up the ramp and everything. And then it's pretty much just Undertaker just in the ring. He puts on his cloak and he just takes off his gloves and then his signature coat and hat, just leaves it in the ring, gives his wife a kiss. I think that was his wife, Michelle McCool, like a kiss, like I guess. And then he just walks up the ramp, does the signature arm wave, like arm thing in the air, and he just goes down like a trap door in the ramp. So is this Undertaker's retirement? I don't know. It dang well it should be personally, but It pretty much should be, because you know he's been in the business a long time. So, and this was at like 12:00 something at night. So this was the next day. WrestleMania was like 5 hours long. Assuming I was caught up and not behind. Assuming I was like current events. So I mean that was probably on WWE's part. Probably something went wrong. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. That's WrestleMania in a nutshell. I thought it was a good event. It was awesome. Especially the Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg match. That's what I like to see. I wasn't expecting that match to be like extremely long anyway. I thought it was gonna be like quick and to the point. Cause that's pretty much what all Bill Goldberg matches have been, like under like 2 minutes. I think the match itself was like under 3 minutes, like under 4 minutes or something, and it was like maybe 3 something minutes. But that's pretty much WrestleMania in a nutshell, folks. It was good. And I wonder what they're going to do next year. Hopefully Undertaker's the first one in the Hall of Fame. This dude needs to retire. Come on, Undertaker. Just take a chill pill, man. You passed the torch to Roman Reigns. It's time for you to hang up the hat, go back to beyond the grave, and let Roman run the yard as he would, I guess. So we'll pretty much just see how that goes down. Actually, on the following night on Raw, he pretty much came out there. The crowd was like extremely hostile towards him and everything. And all he had to say was this is my yard now. And then he just drops the mic and just leaves. I don't know what else, if he did anything else during that time, but that's pretty much what it is. We'll see what happens next. I mean, you guys will. I probably won't. It is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's WrestleMania in a nutshell. As a quick review, WrestleMania, good show. If you're interested in the 3 events, again, they are the Wesley Chapel Boat Show, the Wesley Chapel Boat Show, the Earth Day Festival, and the Sweetwater Farmers Market. If you're interested in any of those events, look them up, or go on Facebook or whatever, or just watch the Bounce TV community calendar, because I'll be giving you the same information again there in like about a few hours, like about an hour or something. Excuse me. So if you're interested in any of those events, I suggest check them out. So not really much for me to say right now, so I just gotta wait. I got like a minute left. Also, I am actually currently watching a walkthrough of the Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I gotta say, my first impression, it looks cool. Any game that lets you create the game runs through your own created character, I think is a good game. So I was gonna get it, but I was like, nah, I'll just watch Brad play it, the Rad Brad YouTube channel. Look it up. He's a great YouTuber, makes great content, awesome, humble, cool. So wait, what did I put my photo away? I need that. Good timing here. So anyway, that's pretty much it. My time in here is practically almost done, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have been an awesome audience. If you're interested in any of the 3 events, like I said before, look them up or just watch them on TV community calendar, and I will see you guys next time. And also look out for this thing on YouTube before the week's out. I also watched the last one that I uploaded. But you guys have been an awesome audience. Hope everybody out there is having a great day, has a great week, has a great weekend. And as I always say, you may now tune away.